Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside Our City. I'm JC Kenny. This is a show by the city about the community, and today we are talking to Colin Wigginton. Colin is the head of cultural services for the city of Kingston. Good morning.
Good morning, JC.
We are strategically placed outside the Grand Theatre on Princess Street. The reason for that, Colin, is there was a discussion held last month about Sir John A., about history. I think I'll throw it to you to tell us about it.
Yeah, so we're doing some really important work right now around local history, and a big part of that is Sir John A. Macdonald. So we had an event called Sir John A. 360, and we brought in speakers from across Canada to really unpack that issue of how do we look at the legacy of Sir John A. Macdonald in a Kingston context. What does he mean for this community in the past, and what does he mean for us now?
I think that was important as well, in the sense that as a community, we are talking about it. It isn't one person making any decisions, it's all of us.
Yeah, and it's really important that we as a Kingston community have this conversation, and it's in the context of a larger project called Your Stories, Our Histories, where we're really trying to take the opportunity to connect with the community, to talk about the stories that are really important to them, and actually really probe some of the things that don't get as much awareness or playtime in Kingston. And so we're looking at different issues such as Francophone history, Indigenous, women's issues, ethno-cultural communities, but we really have to deal with Sir John A. Macdonald and what he means in that Kingston context, so that we can really come at that in a creative way, in a meaningful way, and also create a way forward that's inclusive of more people.
Wonderful. And Colin, the panel discussion happened, the community discussion started.
That's right.
And now we've got some workshops coming up.
Yeah, so the panel discussion was just one moment. In October now, and on the 16th and 17th, we'll be having facilitated community workshops, and people can find out more about them by going to the Get Involved page on the City of Kingston website. And we'll be bringing people together to have more in-depth conversations about unpacking that legacy of Sir John A. Macdonald in this Kingston context.
Thank you so much. Colin Wigginton, Head of Cultural Services for the City of Kingston. I'm JC Kenny. Thank you for watching Inside Our City.